Let us discuss in the continuation of that is chemical reactions of primary amines with arylsulphonylchloride, and also it is called as Hinsberg reagent. So Hinsberg reagent also it is a alternative name of this benzenesulfonyl chloride. Okay, benzene or aryl both same sulfonyl chloride. So it is also called as Hinsberg test. So what is the use of this test is which is going to distinguish between primary amine, secondary amine and tertiary amine. So this helps in the detection of the primary, secondary and tertiary amines. And this type of Hinsberg reagent which involves in the reaction that must contain OH bonds and NH bonds. OH bonds and NH bonds. And you know that primary amine is a functional group RNH2, so there will be obviously NH bond will be there. Secondary amine once again R2NH will be there, but in tertiary amine R3N, so there will be no hydrogen. So that's why it is going to detect the primary, secondary and tertiary amine. So this reaction involves that is called displacement of chloride ion and formation of the sulfonamides. So this reaction is purely based on the SN1 substitution nucleophilic reaction. So let's see the reaction how it will takes place in the primary amine. So first I take with primary amine. Let's take it primary amine. So primary amine, first I am going to take methylamine, that is CS3NH2. Methylamine, which is going to react with benzenesulfonyl chloride or aryl, means C6H5 sulphonyl chloride. And this type of compound is also called as organic compound containing sulfur. So this is called organosulfur compound. And this lone pair electrons on the nitrogen, which is reactive, which makes involved with the sulfur bond, because you know that halogens group are always better leaving group. So better leaving group. So that's why it is going to be eliminate first, and it's make partial positive charge on sulfur and partial negative charge on the chlorine. So this lone pair which is going to hit with the sulfur, and first this double bond of the oxygen which is because of the electronegativity parameter, so which is going to be attract towards and it makes O minus. Because when new bond is formed, the sulfur valence is disturbed. Sulfur valence is 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When which is going to hit with the sulfur, it becomes 7. That's why I am going to make it as O minus. I am going to make it as O minus. After this O minus, and again it is going to make with the double bond. So finally it is going to be eliminated. That's why it is called as SN1 reaction. What happens after this elimination? So now I am going to write this CH3 group as it is, and now nitrogen will be having 2 hydrogen atoms and positive charge because of the new bond formation with this sulfur compounds, and remaining C6H5. So this is called as sulfonamide, benzene sulfonamide, and its name is N-methyl benzene sulfonamide. Sulfonamide. Like this we are going to call here. So here what happens? So this is unstable because of the N plus, and this is going to utilization for this bond. Okay, this is because I have already eliminated the Cl minus, right? So and this is hydrogen is going to be formed with HCl. So finally I am going to eliminate here minus HCl, and this bond is utilization for this one. So I am going to write here same CH3 with 1 hydrogen and remaining as is will be there, because I have eliminated HCl. So here H and Cl remaining as it is will be there. And how to detect here? And this compound which is going to be further react with NaOH. If this compound is soluble in NaOH, then it is called as primary amine. See here how it is soluble, because NaOH which act as a base, obviously it requires acidic proton. So here it is contain the acidic proton here. This contains the acidic proton. So what happens? Which is going to be formed here? Soluble CS3 and remaining sulfur C6H5. Because it is soluble. Because any which is abstract the proton here, so it becomes now N minus. Okay, it becomes N minus. And here hydrogen plus hydroxide water which is going to be eliminated, and remaining is Na plus, and this Na plus which is coming to here towards air. Why? Because of the salt formation. This is called salt formation. So like this primary amine which is going to react with the benzenesulfonyl chloride. So now we are going to, because this primary amine contains the acidic proton, which amine contains the acidic proton, that is going to be called as primary amine based on this Hinsberg test. Let's see what about in the secondary amine and tertiary. Now with secondary amine, so secondary amine example for dialkyl amine, that is dimethyl amine I am going to take here. So with the lone pair of electrons, and which is going to react with benzenesulfonyl chloride C6H5 sulfonyl chloride. Once again I am going to write the direct. Okay, so I am going to admit here HCl. Directly I am going to admit the HCl, because after this heating, so now which is going to react with this one as it is, and it becomes positive charge, right? It becomes positive charge because one more CH3 group here and hydrogen will be there. So in order to remove this positive charge, I am going to migrate here. So that's why I have emitted a HCl group. Okay. So final one I am going to write here CH3 and CH3. Okay. After this, whether it is soluble or insoluble, that we are going to find out. That is further it is going to react with NaOH. But at this stage, this reaction which does not further continue, because work of sodium hydroxide is always which obstruct the proton. But here any proton here, there is no proton. So only it is, because no proton here. Whereas in primary one we got two hydrogen, whether one hydrogen is utilized for like this will be there, and one more hydrogen is as it is remain. But here there is no hydrogen, hence this reaction further does not continue with this one. Okay, this is the secondary amines with benzenesulfonyl chloride. Let's see in the tertiary amine. So here tertiary amine I am going to take example as trimethyl amine. So let's check whether this tertiary amine which is react with this sulfonyl chloride or not. Okay. So once again, due to the low pair of electrons which is going to attract with sulfur atom, so I am going to write finally and this nitrogen becomes positive charge because of this new bond formation with arylsulphonylchloride compound. So this compound is unstable. So in primary amines and secondary amines, at this stage we are going to eliminate on hydrogen. Okay, here we have eliminated the Cl minus, right? But here there is no hydrogen. So this is the final step of this reaction, because it is called quaternary ammonium salt. Quaternary ammonium salt. Quaternary ammonium salt. Okay, so because this reaction further will not continue, because here to become this stable hydrogen is required. Here no hydrogen, and also which does not react with NaOH solution. So like this Hinsberg test which is going to detect or distinction between primary amine and secondary amine and tertiary amine.